Alright. Let's go ahead and finish up this mystery, shall we? Not that we're unraveling any more mysteries apart from what's gonna happen.
Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off.
I imagine she'd already have one of those. Oh, I don't know which room I'm supposed to go in. Not that one. So let's try the one at the end of the hallway. Hey, Gabriel! Remember when this was your game? I'm kidding, he's had half the chapters.
How do you feel?
Like someone's put broken glass in my brain.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here.
Shouldn't he be burning up?
Are you cold?
Sure. It's cold.
That was very convincing.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. You do that.
That was kind of sweet and tender.
A seating chart. This might be useful.
Didn't you help organize the seating chart? I mean, weren't you a part of this whole thing? My God, that's a loud piece of paper. Of course, she's gonna need her opera glasses. This is gonna get cultural, guys. Yeah, and her to-do list. So clearly she helped with the seating chart.
Here's that list I made.
There's where I put it. Let's take a look at our to-do list here.
I made this list of things to do.
Test chandeliers, Gabriel to be safe in Rittersburg, Night of Opera, warn HI about possible distraction, figure out where to sit von Glauer and Kommissar indifferent pen, inform Usher of seating plans, set up secondary spotlight on von Glauer, run it myself, find ways to trap von Glauer in seat, and then set up MTG with Lieber at theater. Make sure he's armed.
We have 1 hour, people. Herr Emmerding. Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation aria.
Now, how many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent minstrel.
I know that. But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegard has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise.
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion.
It was written by Wagner. The actor is playing a character in the lost
It's time to get ready.
Wagner opera, and he's bitching about it.
Hugo, I want to go over this one more time.
I guess I should have a talk with my buddy here.
Georg, I need you to promise me something.
What?
Don't go changing.
There may be some distractions tonight in the audience in Act 3. I need you to keep playing no matter what.
What distractions? What are you saying?
Don't get upset. It's just, well, it is opening night. The audience might be a bit rowdy, you know?
Are you serious?
But we have extra security lined up, so if anything were to happen, it would be taken care of. So just, you know, keep playing.
Way to go. I think
Grace,
he's gonna
I
crap
do not
his
even want
pants.
to know what you are talking about. This is a brand new Wagner opera. I am not going to stop the performance, even if Wagner himself comes floating out on stage.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
He's gonna die of a heart attack before the first note is played.
Herr Silbermeyer, I know you're working as fast as you can, but we're opening in less than an hour. I really need to run through some music once you're done.
My music. They will not fall down.
I'm sure they won't, but look, you told me they'd be done by noon.
You are lucky that we could even make them in so little time. And then we drive them here special this morning.
I know that. I know. You've been great. It's just... Is everything at least going according to the diagram?
Yeah, we make it work.
What do you mean we make it work?
This diagram is not so good. We make changes, yeah?
Oh my god. Look, there weren't supposed to be changes. I told you to follow the diagram exactly.
Maybe in 1945 we followed diagram exactly. But today, we make changes.
'Cause we're lazy.
What are you saying?
These measurements are not the same as today. Now, if we make the chandeliers the same distance from each other, just as marked, but the distance from chandeliers to the walls, no, not the same.
Why aren't the measurements the same? This is the Wittelbacher Theater, isn't it?
Yeah, but not the same Wittelsbacher Theater. The bombs hit the first one. This one is very close, but smaller.
How does the guy manage to sound like he's from the
Everything looks so
Bronx?
As he takes the art and the word and save it. Remake theater later, after the war.
Of course. Of course. How could I be so stupid? I'm a history major.
It's okay. Chandeliers were good. Same distance from each other, but just not two walls.
Yes. I'm sure you've done your best. Thank you.
For those of you who are wondering why she's so worried about the chandelier, and I don't know, I remember this from the game, but it hasn't seemed to come up in this playthrough. Possibly it's in some of the lesser stuff that I skipped, that certain sounds can trigger a transformation. And Wagner and Ludwig figured out, by placing the chandeliers just so, and having certain notes played, the resonance would bounce off of the chandeliers and cause a transformation. So that's why she's so worried about the...
I suppose that large X had something to do with the seating arrangements. It's in a nice line from the chandeliers. The large X on Wagner's diagram is in an area called the Mittelloge on the seating chart. I'd better check it out.
Alright, let's go check it out. It's that door right there, but I can't just click on it. First I have to walk over here, then I have to walk up the stairs. Casually, with no sense of urgency, despite the fact that our climax is coming.
This is definitely the Mittelloge. According to Wagner, von Glauer gets seated here. Lieber too. Now I just need to find a way to block the doors.
You can't just remember. You gotta write it down. Well, hey, look at that. It's a spotlight.
Looks like I found a spotlight, and one that's not often used by the look of it.
Let's make sure it's pointed right where I want it to be. Oh, gee, this is a really hard puzzle. Somewhere over here, right? No, it's over... Gosh, I don't know where it's supposed to be. Is it here?
Perfect.
Casually sauntering down the stairs. Oh, look, there's an usher here.
Paul.
Yeah.
You're going to see two special invitations tonight. One is addressed to a man named Baron von Glauer. The other is Kommissar Lieber. Both will be seated in the Mittelloge. I have it marked here.
See?
No problem.
Giant red circle.
And when Kommissar Lieber arrives, please find me. I need to speak with him before he's seated.
Yes, Frau Nakamura.
Frau Nakamura. I don't think that's a sentence that's said very often in Germany. Let's see now.
I could use some fresh air, but I don't have time to go.
Okay, then don't go outside. I apologize for even making it sound like you were going to. Okay, this is creepy and I'm not ready to be here yet. Yeah, you just came down those stairs. I don't know why you had to check them out.
That rope might come in handy.
I don't even know what she's doing, guys.
Oops.
Down into the basement. Oh, I am not looking forward to this part of the game, guys. I mean, really not.
Not much in here.
Well, I kind of just meant for you to close the thing. That door looks totally realistic. Still have to find a way.
If I can't get Gabriel back to Rittersburg before tonight, this room might do the trick. But I need to be able to lock it.
If only I had keys.
Looks like an old set piece. A lot of theater junk.
This might help me lock them in the booth. Yes, I'm gonna lock the police detective in with a werewolf in the middle of his transformation. This is my grand scheme. Even though I'm pretty sure Gabriel has to kill Von Glauer to be freed of the curse.
Looks like an old set piece. A lot of theater junk.
That's all she's gonna say for the rest of this room? Let's make sure these keys work. Again, super loud keys. Now, Gabriel was complaining about being cold, right? Oh, this basement is a maze. I really... Guys, it's awful. Alright, let's see if we can warm it up a little for Gabriel. Grace, start shoveling coal. All part of being an assistant Schottenjäger. That's it? One little handful of coal? I don't know how warm that's going to keep him. I don't speak German.
There we go.
Alright, I just turned it all the way up. It's a good thing that there's going to be a lot of patrons in here. Probably going to kill some people. Just heat exhaustion. Alright, let's see if we warmed up Gabriel enough.
Excuse me, Balakimura.
Yes.
It's time to open the doors.
So soon? We're not ready.
The performance starts in 15 minutes. The people have been waiting outside for over an hour.
All right, just give me 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. The doors will open in 5 minutes.
I've got a man who's going to turn into a werewolf. I got to move him. I'm starting to feel a little pressure here, guys.
Gabriel, we have to move you now.
Sorry. Is it time to adjust?
No, we don't have time. I found a safe place for you downstairs. You'll be all right there.
But the test?
It's too late to change anything now, even if we could test it. Come on.
Does it work?
Plug your ears and you probably won't feel a thing.
If I had a nickel for every time I told the woman
We're
that.
not going to get another shot, Gracie.
Just rest. I'll see you later.
Alright, I apologized earlier when Gabriel swore. There's another one coming up any second now. This one I remember very clearly. Because Gabriel's about to freak out.
Gabriel,
What?
I have to tell you something. I screwed up.
What are you talking about, Gracie?
The chandelier foreman had to change the measurements. It's the theater. It's not the same Whittlebauer theater. It's been rebuilt, and this one is smaller. I'm not sure the crystals will work.
I can't believe you did this. God damn you, Gracie! You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Gabriel!
Open the door! Open the goddamn door!
No.
You open the door this minute. If you can't manage a simple goddamn fucking diagram, I'll take care of things myself! Myself, do you hear me? Open it!
I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can.
Wow.
Gracie! Gracie!
I'm sorry, I like that performance. I know I'm supposed to crack jokes and make fun, and I can't help it. I like that performance. It's solid, man. That's a man who's lost just about everything. Oh, she is totally dressed for this opera. The Overture. We're now on a timetable. Also, this opera was written by Robert Holmes, who does all of the music for the Gabriel Knight series. He's also Jane Jensen's husband. Well, it's time to get naked. Well, it's time to not be naked anymore.
Come in.
Kommissar Lieber, at your service.
I'm one of the show's producers, Herr Lieber. Thank you so much for helping us out this evening. You came with another officer, and you came armed. Is that correct?
Just as the invitation specified.
Specified.
But why did you ask me? The Ordnungspolizei usually supply extra security.
One of our producers is a fan of yours. We needed the extra security, and he wanted to make sure you got good seats for tonight's performance.
Oh, they are very good seats, very generous. But is there some specific trouble you're expecting to see?
You're going to be sat next to a werewolf.
Believe me when I say that nothing at all will probably happen.
I hope you're all right. I would like to meet this man after the performance.
I hope that will be possible, Kommissar. Thank you again.
My pleasure.
Imagine the shock on his face when he sees it's Gabriel. He may actually burst a vein in his head. Just like his forehead's gonna explode. I gotta say, she pulls off that dress, man. I mean, I tried wearing a dress like that once. I didn't look half as good. It's a shame she doesn't actually get to watch the opera she helped produce. To be fair, though, she's probably making a lot of money off of it. Oh, look, there's Von Glauer with the blonde strumpet.
So that's Von Glauer.
He's good looking. Rare.
Looks like he's clueless about the truck. Now I just need to make sure he doesn't get out.
I didn't hear the first half of that sentence. There was an opera going on. And remember, our climax happens in Act 3. Gotta make sure he doesn't get out of here. And we're about to say goodbye to Miss Nakamura.
That's hardly subtle.
I mean, I don't mean anything bad's gonna happen to her. We're gonna switch back to Gabriel because this is his game. What are you hanging that on?
Now it's up to Wagner.
That Wagner. Act 2. Alright, it is possible to lose the game by not acting quickly enough. So, you guys are going to see me save a couple of times. Because I've only been this far in the game once before. So, I want to make sure I don't mess it up too bad. Still, if I die, I'll let you see it. Pacing like a caged beast. Because he is. Because he's a werewolf. Again, can't really see the keyboard. And it won't let me add any new games. You get that many saved games and no more. So let's start using these. Alright, let's see. Hey, look, an air vent. We're going die hard on this. Summon up your inner beast rage. Use the power of the Wolf. Howl a little. That might help. I have a dagger, a wallet, my own business card, and I'm still carrying around the manuscript. He is still carrying in his pockets the manuscript that he was start working on when this game began. It's an item that you never use for anything in the entire game. It just shows what a true writer he is. He's always got something to show people. Hi, I'm Gabriel Knight. Would you like to read this manuscript I started? Hi, Kiba! That's probably where they got the idea for Batman in Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. Well, he picked the wrong exit, so he's gonna try again. Now, if you ever wanted to sneak into an opera for free, all you gotta do is climb in that air vent. Kiba! Again, stealth, not really his strong suit. I hate this basement, and you're gonna see why very soon.
That roll of tape might be useful.
I don't even see a roll of tape. There it is. Oh! It was holding something in place. The two of them are not good at ropes. Gabriel is going to take matters into his own hands.
Engelhart's monster costume.
He had to dress up in a costume at the finale of the last game. And it was a wolf, actually. Right? Dude, you've been sick for like 2 months and you still look perfect. Not that I'm into guys or anything, I'm just saying. You're a good-looking man. But clearly he's worried about how he looks, so... I've got a plan. I gotta take the actor's place, but in order to do that, he can't see me come up behind him. There, now he can't see. The actor's taking his sweet time coming in to get his costume changed. Stupid actresses, makeup goes on face, not on mirror. I'm glad we're watching this scene. I'm just saying, as the action ramps up and our story comes to its conclusion, I'm glad we could take 30 seconds to watch this guy put on his makeup.
Sorry, bud. There's just one Englehart too many.
Yeah, Gabriel's kind of flipped out a little bit. Oh, here we go. I mean, this is it. This is the big moment. That was way too loud. Sorry about that. Told you we were getting cultural. Bet you guys didn't know you were signing up to watch an opera when you decided to watch this video. Sierra Adventure Games, operas? Really a peanut butter chocolate situation. Is anybody else thinking about The Fifth Element right now? I mean, not to knock on Robert Holmes' opera, I'm just saying Fifth Element had higher production value. When this film ends, we go into my least favorite part of this entire game. I know I said Neuschwanstein was, but it's not. Okay, now I'm thinking about Final Fantasy VI. Now I'm thinking about fudge-covered Oreos, just because they're delicious, and getting kind of hungry now. Now I'm thinking about Repo the Genetic Opera. Now I'm thinking about how tempting it is to skip the scene, but this is an important scene. Eventually. For those of you at home, this scene has put my dog to sleep. Engelhart! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna run around. That's Gabriel down there. I turned him into a werewolf. Look, I've got scarfy thingies. Look, see, I'm gonna kind of juggle these scarf thingies one at a. Oh, I'm not very good at it. No, man, I don't want to juggle your clubs. Hey, I don't want it. Look, I don't want your clubs. Here, you drop one, pal. Let me just, there, take that. He's like, get rid of these. I love it. Oh, it's comedy even a cop can enjoy. If you translated what they're singing into English, they're actually singing a grocery list. Bread, gallon of milk, butter, schnitzel, German stuff. She could sense that something was wrong in the Force. Oh god, it's my turn. This is not. Oh god, right in the face. Here we go. Better get your gun ready, officer. Oh, Gabriel's not looking too good. One too many clubs to the face. Is it the bright lights? Is it the furnace turned up on full? Is it the potential full moon outside? Von Glauer's not looking too comfortable either. Something's going on. Is it the music? Is it hitting the right notes? Did he just become a superbly better actor and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing? Oh, it's definitely the music. Commissar Lieber, get your gun. Just shoot him now. Actually, no, wait. Gabriel's got to kill him. Which means this is a horrible plan. Her plan involves the Commissar killing Von Glauer. And I'm 90% certain Gabriel has to kill Von Glauer. Spotlight on Von Glauer. I like how everybody in the audience was able to tell that a spotlight turned on behind them. He's managing to resist the change. Gabriel is not. But there is one sound that can guarantee a change. And Gabriel's going to help us out with that right now. Yeah, they did a good job of making sure he couldn't escape. Give Gabriel some credit. He's not killing everybody yet. Oh, and Von Glauer runs down into the basement. Oh, this is gonna suck. I am now Gabriel as werewolf in the basement. Oh, right. Here's how this works. I've got to trap Von Glauer in the furnace room. I have to avoid getting trapped. But I have to avoid trapping myself, and Commissar Lieber will come in. I've already screwed this up. I can open and close doors. If Commissar Lieber corners me, he'll kill me. If I corner Von Glauer anywhere but the furnace room, he'll kill me. Here's the furnace room. Von Glauer's starting to get away. Uh-oh. He got out. I think I lost. See, it's a fiendishly difficult puzzle. So, I'm going to try using a turn-by-turn walkthrough so I can get through this in less than, 5 hours. This is kind of intense, guys. I think I closed the wrong door. I don't know what I'm doing. I was doing a turn-by-turn thing, but I lost it. So I'm going to try and solve this on my own, which is a bad idea. I can't close the doors from this side. So I could chase him, but he'd always come north where I don't want him to. And I can't open a door once I've closed it. I've lost again, guys. And that's this. He got away. This time he got away into the theater. And Gabriel got shot. Oh. Guys, this is really hard. I almost feel like I need a navigator just to read these off step by step. Let's try this again here. Alright, I'm supposed to turn right and go forward twice. Turn left twice. Close that door. Turn right. Go forward. Turn left twice. Close that door. Turn right twice. Go forward twice. Turn left twice. Close the door. Turn right. Go forward. Left. Close the door. Right. Forward. Left. Forward. Left, forward. Left twice. Close the door. Left. Close the door. Left. Forward. Left twice. Close the door. Left, forward, right, forward, I think. Left, forward. Right, forward. The reason this is so hard, guys, go forward thrice, is because it's 45 steps. And it's just easy to forget what number you're on. because they all look the same. It's just go right, go forward, go right, go forward, go back. Okay. If this works right, I should be in the furnace room, it says. Here comes the second hardest part of the game. The wolf's gonna come in here. Come on, wolf. By the way, I'm clearly in the furnace room, I don't see a furnace. Okay, here we go.
The black one! Shoot the black one!
Stand back.
Okay, I'm gonna screw this up a lot. I'm gonna become Grace for a second here. I gotcha. I understand.
I can't attack him by myself.
It's a good thing Gabriel was cold earlier. Here we go, guys, our finale. We don't have to deal with that maze again, but instead we have the most insidious timing puzzle in Sierra history. I'm gonna save it again because I can't. It won't let me save. It won't let me save here. Shoot. Alright, I gotta knock Von Glauer into the... Yes! First try! I'm sorry, I'm a hero. First try I knocked him in.
No! Don't shoot! Let him go! Let him go.
First try. You guys don't understand how hard it is to get the timing right on that. You have like a 1 second window where you have to click it just right, or you're too early or too late. Either Gabriel leaps into the furnace, or Lieber shoots. Like, it's the death scene we've seen a couple times already. I've been building up to it, and then I got it on the first try. I feel like I let you guys down. Boy, he sure is taking burning to death with dignity. It's also a really big furnace. Oh, the end of the game movie. Hey, I got a perfect score. 679 out of 679. Look at that.
I'm going back to school soon. It's all arranged.
Don't do that.
You didn't even want me on this case.
Came up so quickly.
Give me a break.
Fine, I wanted you safe in America, so sue me. It won't happen again. It won't.
What was Von Glauer really like?
He was one sexy mama jama.
I liked him. Did you ever wish you could just follow your instincts? Live for the moment?
Yes.
Oh my.
That was Von Glauer.
Von Glauer was that pit of bodies. Ludwig's suicide. There's always a price, Gabriel. Don't we know that by now?
I made my choice, Gracie.
So you did. Do you know why?
Because I've got a third game in the franchise.
I guess when it comes right down to where the buck stops, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that, Gracie.
He's just a very well-made character. Because for all of his devil-may-care, womanizing attitude, when push comes to shove, he's a hero. I mean, he does the right thing. I love Gabriel Knight. I'm really sad there's only 3 games.
They won't stop testing you, you know.
Movies, TV shows, I could have taken anything. Books?
Take it easy, though.
The world needs more Gabriel Knight.
Don't you think, Gracie?
I say that now. The third game might
Don't you
change
think?
my mind. You know what? You guys just sat through like 8 hours of game. You can deal with some credits. These people worked really hard to make this unique game. They deserve the respect, you know? I mean, they did make an hour-and-a-half movie. Now, I know this wasn't high budget. You know, 90% of it was done in front of a blue screen. And none of these actors ever were famous. The chick who played Grace was in a Mystery Science Theater movie. But they didn't shoot an hour-and-a-half. They shot an 8-hour game. An 8-hour movie, essentially. They recorded tons of dialogue. Just everybody put a lot of work into this. It's pretty impressive. There's Mr. Robert Holmes. There's even a little button at the bottom, a button at the bottom that lets me exit out of this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. You can just deal with it. Although that horrible maze sequence. Dean Erickson, he's the man. That maze sequence, you're supposed to use logic. You sniff, you figure out where he's going, you shut his path, and you get him to follow you where you need him to go. It's trial and error. And if you're very smart, it can probably be a lot of fun, but I'm trying to put together a video. And I figured you guys didn't want to see me messing with that for a couple hours trying to figure out how to do it. Now, the first time I played it, I figured out how to do it. It wasn't easy. Thomas, Zoo Boy. Remember? Thomas, show our wolves to Mr. Knight. Frau Miller. That was that woman with the stick up her butt at the museum. Bitte. The worst lady. Ubergrau's secretary. I don't think she had a single line in this movie, but that girl knew how to work a skirt. Oh, the Gabriel fan. Yes, I remember her. He's just so dreamy. Von Glauer's mother? When was Von Glauer's mother in this? I'm guessing Von Glauer's mother's in that opening sequence, which is mainly credits and just flashes of random people. God, I hope that hot blonde wasn't Von Glauer's mother. That's just awkward. Randall Littlejohn. I just like the last name Littlejohn. I like the jaunty music, considering how heavily this game has relied on piano. Like the heavy piano sound, and then there's just this nice jaunty little tune. Kind of feels like You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, just a little. I do not envy the guy who had to edit all this footage together to make a game. Dan Parada, you did an amazing job getting Dean Erickson. Dean, of course, went on to... well, nothing. He went into real estate for a while, and now he's a motivational speaker. I'll tell you what, though. If Gabriel Knight showed up in my hometown and told me to do something, I'd do it. So I'd imagine he does well as a motivational speaker. He even said of this experience that he loved it, and he would have been more than willing to do another 4 or 5 games. Oh, a world where there were more than 3 Gabriel Knight games. It'd be like living in a world where there were 7 seasons of Firefly. Or where people had heard of Lex. Or even just a 3rd season of Jeremiah. Hey, think they're related? She's the one who's responsible for the loud keys every time they put keys or coins in their pocket. She might not have been, but I'm blaming her, because I didn't see a Foley guy. I wasn't looking. I don't have anything funny for that. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that name. Is it Prog? Pro? Pru? Pri? Lubkin. Now I'm just reading names. Hey, look at that. Paul Trow. I know him. There's that last name again. And Randall Littlejohn is back. Scott Murphy. Scott Murphy worked on... oh, there's our Foley guys. Scott Murphy was also in the Foley. I believe Scott Murphy's from the Space Quest franchise. If it's the guy I'm thinking of. You guys are still there, right? Because these credits are almost done, and then you've had the entire Gabriel Knight 2 experience. Hey, there's Paul Trow again. Gabriel Knight will return in Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. I'm going to try and find a different way to capture footage for the third game, but I have a feeling it's going to end up being this setup again, which is going to be a little bit more awkward in the third game because I need the keyboard in order to help control the camera, which you guys will see. And there we go. They even had their own patents. 1995. Almost 20 years ago. I can't believe it's that old. And what's funny, if you see footage of Dean Erickson today, go on YouTube, just look for videos of him talking, he doesn't look 20 years older. Just saying, it's a good-looking man. I mean, I don't swing that way, but... Oh, that's it. We're out. We're done.